Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the academic procession led by the Chancellor's ambassadors carrying the academic gonfalons of each college. Today's commencement party will be led by Mace Bearer, Dr. Susan Davidson, the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga Chancellor Stephen Angle, and the University of Tennessee System University of Tennessee at Chattanooga faculty. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the class of 2014 graduates.
I'm Gerald Ainsworth, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 244th Commencement exercises of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Please remain standing for the national anthem, and gentlemen, please remove your hats. Please be seated. As indicated in your program, the music for this afternoon is presented by the Chattanooga Brass Ensemble under the direction of Dr. Jocelyn Sanders. Please join me in thanking the band members for their performance. For your convenience today, we have closed caption located above the stage. It is my pleasure to introduce the individuals joining me on the platform this afternoon who will not be introduced later on in the program. I ask that each one stand as I call your name. Dr. John Delaney, Vice Chancellor for Student Development. Dr. Richard Brown, Executive Vice Chancellor for Finance, Operations, and Information Technology. Dr. Brian Rowland, Vice Chancellor for Development and Alumni Affairs and Executive Director of the UC Foundation. Dr. Susan Davidson, President of the Faculty Senate. Dean Teresa Litka, Dean of the Library. Dr. Linda Frost, Dean of the Honors College, and the deans who celebrated their college's graduation this morning, Dr. Jeff Elwell, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and Dr. Nesselhan Alp, Interim Dean of the College of Engineering and Computer Science. Thank you. I'm honored to be here with you today at the culmination of this pivotal period in your lives. An old Chinese proverb says, "Vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision merely passes the time, and vision with action can change the world." Today's graduates acted on their dreams and diligently worked to achieve their own individual goals. On behalf of the faculty and staff at UTC, we congratulate you. Here at UTC, every student helps make this university the special place that it is. You have played an important role in shaping UT's future, and you have all left your mark here. Later today, there will be gatherings to celebrate these accomplishments, and I encourage each one of you to soak it in. Enjoy the day. This is a transformative time in your lives. You are already scientists and researchers who have published in journals and presented works at conferences, talented artists who have performed professionally and displayed works before audiences and critics, teachers who instruct young people, engineers who have solved today's problems, and health professionals who will comfort and heal, business leaders who shape our economy, and military leaders who protect our nation. 20 veterans will graduate today. Among them is a master sergeant who served 28 years in the U.S. Army before he went back to school and is now completing his degree at UTC. Also graduating today is a doctoral candidate who was 15 years old when her family moved from Egypt to the United States to pursue career opportunities and to gain religious freedom. A second doctoral candidate is a former high school dropout who was told by a teacher she would never amount to much. But today she will be hooded and receive her doctorate. 14 mock varsity athletes graduate today. 3 are academic All-Southern Conference honorees and 2 are All-Americans. One graduate is also a 3-time Southern Conference Football Defensive Player of the Year and the first academic All-American in the history of Mocs football. Today represents a celebration of a beginning and an end. You now possess an education that has prepared you for success in an ever-changing world. Honor this milestone and embrace your future, but I hope you will never stop educating yourselves for new challenges and opportunities that will come to each of you. Graduation may represent the end of formal education for some, but it is just the beginning of lifelong quest for knowledge. Never stop moving ahead, striving for deeper insight. Thank you, and again, congratulations. It is now my honor to introduce the University of Tennessee's System Vice President of Academic Affairs and Student Success, Dr. Katie High, who serves as the Chief Academic Officer for the university's 4 campuses.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Provost Ainsworth, Chancellor Engel, members of the platform party, members of the faculty, family and friends, and the soon-to-be, almost, graduates of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. As the Provost mentioned, I represent the system administration at this ceremony. Many of you students may not know there was a system administration. There are 4 UT campuses: Chattanooga, Memphis, Martin, and Knoxville, and those units are headed by President Joe DiPietro. I'm a member of his staff. One of the best assignments that we have as members of the system is we get to attend commencements on all UT campuses. There are 3 going on today, and I was the lucky one. I got to come to Chattanooga, so thank you for having me. That's out of the way. I'm here to offer my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. You are, in a few moments, about to become members of a very elite group. Nationally, only 57% of all the freshmen who start college ever finish. And in Tennessee, only 22% of the adult population has a bachelor's degree or higher. You're helping to grow that number. Tennessee needs for you to grow that number, so you should be very proud, and we commend you. So I have a couple questions for the candidates, particularly those who are bachelor's degree candidates. Is there anybody in the audience who is the first in your family to go to college? Would you raise your hand? Congratulations. I can only imagine how proud your families are of you. How many of you are single parents? Do we have any single parents out there? Again. I was a single parent when I did graduate school, and I can still remember. It's a lot of work. Good, well done. The provost said that there are 20 veterans graduating. Are any of you in this audience, are there any veterans? And if so, would you please stand? We thank you for your service. This is the one your parents care about. Do any of you have jobs lined up? Relieved parents. I didn't see very many hands. Could we try that again? Jobs already lined up. Okay. This is the one that we care about. Are any of you planning to go to graduate school, or if you're getting a graduate degree, do you plan to go on? Anybody? last question is the one that Governor Haslam cares about. Those of you who raised your hand and said you had a job, if you have a job here in Tennessee, would you stand? You may be seated. This graduating class is our future. Congratulations again. It was mentioned earlier, but it bears saying again. Savor this moment. Cherish this day. It's a big one, and it'll never come again. Thank you.
And now it is my honor to introduce Dr. Steve Angle, Chancellor at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Dr. Steve Angle assumed his role as Chancellor and the 17th leader of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga on July 1st, 2013.
Well, congratulations, graduates. I think you deserve a round of applause. Wow. I commend each and every one of you for your hard work, dedication, and sticking with your goal to finish your degree. Sometimes it seems easy to walk away, and you did not do that. I'm honored to serve as your chancellor and to have this opportunity to address our distinguished graduates, your families, friends, and our university community. As graduates at UTC, you've spent some time on campus and you've seen and endured seemingly never-ending construction on Cardiac Hill, which now has stairs and is gorgeous. You've seen our new library and lecture halls come so close to completion, but you're going to graduate before they open. But come back and see this great facility that we have. You can even have a cup of coffee at Starbucks before you take a walk through the library. You've seen Chamberlain Pavilion rise as a major landmark in the middle of our campus. You've seen so many changes, not in this, just in our campus, but in your own lives. And you've participated in the evolution of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. We're a better institution than we were prior to your arrival. And thank you for all you have done for your campus. Many of our faculty took the time today to attend, to volunteer, to help out, to lead the lines and serve as marshals. And they spend an incredible amount of time, effort, and see the potential in each and every one of our graduates. I can't tell you how satisfying it is as a faculty member to work with you as students. But I'd like to salute our faculty and have them stand up and be acknowledged for all the hard work that they do and for the great care that they do their job of teaching our students. Faculty, please stand. It's indeed an honor to be a part of this university and to have such a great faculty. Graduates, as you're ending one chapter of your life and beginning another, I have the privilege of providing a charge to you. There are just a few things, 5 points I want to convey to you today. First, look for ways to give back and help others. It will enrich your lives in ways you could never imagine. Taking the time to help actually helps you. That dollar in your pocket is very important, but the knowledge that you helped someone else provides a warm feeling in your heart that is truly priceless. Second, cherish your relationships and those around you. None of us got anywhere without the support of others. You didn't get through your degree program alone, and take the time to say thank you. Be a good friend. You're going to get busy. You'll focus on your career, the current crisis in your life. There'll never be the right time to coach that youth athletic league, take your parents on a trip, or just just make a phone call to someone who is there for you. Just do it. It's important. Cherish those relationships. You won't regret it. The third point I want to make is to relish the challenges. Do more than is expected of you. Try new things and take on the big problems. Difficult does not mean impossible. The rewards you realize increase with the difficulty of the problem. Relish those challenges and take on the big problems. You will figure it out. We know you can do this. The faculty that just stood know you can do this. They see that in you. Try. Fourth point I want to make is that it's the journey, not the destination, that counts. Cherish each day of that journey. You'll reach your destination soon enough, but enjoy the ride. Many of you think you know where you're going and what your career path will be. Others are still looking, but whatever the case, choose a path and start moving now. Don't wait. Caution can be good, taking time to consider, but sometimes the mistake is doing nothing and putting that decision off. Your journey will open new doors that you didn't even know existed. Get going. Don't second guess yourself. Don't worry about failing. You're going to face setbacks. You may change directions. Just keep moving, looking, learning, and have fun. Keep your eyes open for interesting, exciting detours that maybe don't take you to the destination you thought you had in mind, but take you to the destination that you were intended to get to. Sometimes you find that small detour is the entrance to a superhighway that takes you to the job of your dreams. Each and every student at UTC makes decisions about their future, and they risk rejection in job applications, applications for graduate or professional school, postgraduate fellowships. Why apply? You might not make it. We all have to take a chance. Go for it. It's all part of this journey, so enjoy it. So start down the path, don't fear failure, meet your challenges head on, and doors will open for you, and you will open doors for others. The destination you see right now may or may not be the one you're intended to go to. So it is all about the journey. The fifth and final point I want to make is play to win. Strive for excellence in all you do, and always give your best effort. If you look at our university, we strive for excellence in our role as an educational institution. If we strive as individuals for excellence, that attitude and our success is contagious to those around us. And there is no way for this university to shine without great effort from many individuals working together as a team, wanting to make a difference. We all know that UTC has a great campus, but it's so much more than a place. UTC is people. It's what you do and how you do it that defines our institutions. If our students, faculty, staff, and alumni excel and shine, it's their reflected glory, you as stars around us, that allow the university to shine. So play to win, not just to be an applicant or a contender, but to win. Our student government president, Robert Fisher, was named a Truman Scholar last year, one of about 70 in the United States, which was a real honor. And he was then nominated to be a Rhodes Scholar. This is an incredibly competitive scholarship to receive. 32 in the United States. Robert played to win, and last month he was named a Rhodes Scholar. Wow, isn't that incredible? Robert. I've told him sometimes I think I'm more excited than he was, but it's so fun to see a caring, compassionate young man, great leader, do well. Play to win. You'll never get there if you don't take it on and take that attitude. Last year, our athletic teams Conference championships. Southern Conference is our NCAA Division I conference. 5, at the same time, the average GPA of our student athletes was 3.07. They play to win on the field, on the mat, on the court, and in the classroom. What a huge accomplishment. And 6 years ago, we hired a football coach, Russ Huseman, who also is an alum of this institution. We asked him to bring our football program out of the cellar and make it competitive. And our football team played in the third round playoff game, quarterfinal at the University of New Hampshire last night. After 5 years of hard work, last year we tied for the Southern Conference championship. At the start of the year, Coach Huseman told the campus his goal wasn't to win the Southern Conference championship. It was to be in the FCF's national championship game and win. Not just win the conference. Our presence in the third round playoffs show that his goal is within our grasp. We lost a heartbreaker of a game last night. 1 or 2 breaks and we would have won. I mean, our team represented this institution with great determination, and we should all be so proud. We lost the game. But just as Robert Fisher was striving for excellence, and with the support of our Brock Scholars Honors College, was successful in his quest for to be a Rhodes Scholar, Coach Huseman built a team of academically gifted students who are also outstanding athletes and just outstanding young people. They'll be back in the playoffs. We're building a sustainable program here and doing it the right way. I want to also acknowledge that after this tough loss, after 11 o'clock last night, our team got on a plane and came back to Chattanooga, and earlier today, Mushabi Wakil and Keon Williams received their degrees and marched here at commencement. And this afternoon we have Zachary Rayal, Kelly Crew, Vishal Shafat, Jorge Veron Diaz, and our first ever academic All-American, Davis Tull, also receiving degrees, as well as playing in a championship game last night. Wow. We're proud of each and every one of you, and you all have your own stories, and I've chosen just a couple. But we look forward to hearing about your accomplishments as you leave UTC. At UTC, we hope you've learned to play to win in the classroom, in athletics, in life. So as you leave here, strive to excel and be the very best you can be. Play to win. I've enjoyed getting to know getting to know many of you. You're an incredible group of young people. At this morning's ceremony, looking in the face of our young people and just seeing the future of our society in their beaming faces. This is truly the greatest moment in the life of an academic institution, commencement, where we honor each and every one of you. I thank you for taking the time to come so your family can support you and so we can too. Graduates, you're why we're here. You're the future of our society and our world, and we're so proud of you. I wish you great success in the future. Don't be strangers. Come back, visit, stay in touch with your faculty, with our staff, and continue to wear the Power C with pride. You are the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Congratulations, and go Mocs.
At this time, the deans of the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies, the College of Business, and the Graduate School will come forward to present the candidates for graduation from their respective colleges. At this time, would Dr. Gary Ligori, Department Head of Health and Human Services Performance, please come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies.
Good afternoon. Will the faculty and the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies please rise? It is my honor to present 194 candidates for undergraduate degrees. Honors awarded these candidates include 78 candidates for Latin honors. Candidates from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies, please remain standing.
At this time, I would ask Dean Robert Dooley to please come forward and present the candidates for graduation from the College of Business.
Good afternoon. Will the faculty and the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Business please rise? It is my honor to present 111 candidates for undergraduate degrees. Honors awarded these candidates include 18 candidates for Latin honors. Candidates from the College of Business, please remain standing.
At this time, would Dean Randy Walker please come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the graduate school?
Again, good afternoon. Will the candidates for the degrees at UTC Graduate School please rise? All graduate students. It's my honor to present 116 candidates for master's and doctoral degrees, including 46 from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies, master's students, and 47 from the College of Business. In addition, for doctoral degrees, there's 6 Doctor of Physical Therapy, 7 Doctor of Education, 10 Doctor of Nursing students. At this time, would the deans and all candidates for graduate and undergraduate degrees please remain standing?
I would like to invite Chancellor Engel to join me at the podium at this time. Chancellor Engel, these candidates have met all the requirements for receipt of their respective degrees and have been duly approved by their deans and faculties.
By virtue of the authority of the state of Tennessee vested in the Board of Trustees of the University of Tennessee, and by them delegated to me, I take pleasure in conferring upon you the respective degrees for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, honors, and obligations pertaining thereto. Undergraduates, you may now move your tassels from right to left.
You may be seated. Mr. Robert Fisher, President of the Student Government Association, will now offer his congratulations.
Good afternoon. Graduation. We find ourselves at this moment after years of hard work and immense personal, professional, and intellectual growth. We have dreamed of walking across the stage, hearing our names with cheers shortly thereafter, and excitedly, yet nervously, crossing that symbolic threshold into whatever exists beyond college. Today, as that dream becomes a reality, the most pertinent question on our minds is, what now? It's a simple question, I know, but it's unequivocally a question which we all have to wrestle. And perhaps approaching this question proves so difficult because its answer is not merely a statement of where we want to work or what we want to do after graduation, but rather a thoughtful explanation of who we want to be after graduation. The process of answering this question, who will I be, requires us to actually contemplate how we will interact with an ailing world around us and what our role is in improving it. This is likely a more challenging proposition than we've addressed on any test, paper, or final exam. But unlike your typical test at UTC, I'm going to give you a quick study guide that might help you answer this question. Here are 3 steps that are critical to addressing this incredibly complex challenge. Step 1, think. Think about your identities and your relationship to broader society. Think Think about your lived experiences and how they might be different from your peers or coworkers. Think about the systems and structures that inform or perhaps misinform your perspectives of other people. Think about the possibility that you might have an underdeveloped system of thinking. Step 2, talk. Talk about the things that make you uncomfortable. Talk about race, gender, sexuality, and ability, because yes, all these things still matter. Talk about what a fairer and more just society would look like. Talk about the role you should play in shaping it. Talk. Have a real dialogue with people who think differently than you and people who don't believe what you believe. Talk about what you don't understand with people you don't agree with. Talk about privilege. Talk until you realize that you don't know everything and accept that that's okay. Talk so that you learn, and then stop talking so that you learn more. Lastly, act. Act because thinking and talking without action just leaves us with regurgitated thoughts and repeated conversations. Act so that you might be a change agent. Act because all across the country, people are stuck in vicious cycles of structural inequality and are crying out, Black Lives Matter, and we can't breathe. Act because the world needs you to. Act because you need you to. Think, talk, act. These are 3 simple tips to answering that all-important question: who do I want to be? There is no doubt that addressing this question will be challenging and will likely force you to re-examine your own assumptions. But that's what a college education prepares you to do. And that's what your experience at UTC has provided you. The ability to critically think, to ask tough and thoughtful questions, and perhaps arrive at a different conclusion than you anticipated. As you exit today's ceremony, I hope you not only leave with a strong sense of what you want to do, but an even stronger sense of who you want to be. Friends, it has been my honor and privilege to serve you as SGA president, but it is an even greater honor to say to you today, job well done. Congratulations, class of 2014. May tomorrow provide you with endless opportunities to think, talk, and act. Thank you, and go Mocs.
It is now my pleasure to call on Mr. Mike Griffin, President of the UTC Alumni Board, who has joined us today to welcome you as UTC's newest alumni.
Good afternoon. And on behalf of the University of Tennessee Alumni Association, it's my privilege to welcome you to the ranks of UTC alum. Today we are gathered to celebrate your accomplishments. Your hard work and dedication to continue your education has prepared you not just for a job or another step in your career, but for a journey of lifelong learning. Your education does not end today, it's only just begun. As you enter today, you were given a gift provided by your alumni office. As you leave UTC and set out to face new challenges in the days, weeks, and years ahead, remember that the UTC Alumni Board and Office of Alumni Affairs are here to support you. Please stay engaged with your alma mater. For those of you who would like a memento of this special day, the Gold Council, grads of the last decade, has made it possible for you to purchase DVDs of today's ceremony through the UTC bookstore. You spent several years working hard to earn your opportunity to walk across the stage to receive your degree. You've moved your tassels from the right side of your mortarboard to the left to signify your accomplishments and your change in status from students to alumni. We shall achieve is the motto of our university. Class of 2014, you have achieved a great milestone here today by your graduation here today. On behalf of the UTC Alumni Board, I wish you every success. Congratulations to our newest alums.
With the Vice President for Academic Affairs and Student Success, the Chancellor, Dr. Ligori, Dean Dooley, Dean Walker, and marshals take their positions.
respectful of all the graduates, please hold your applause until the end. Will the recipient of the graduate degrees please come forward as directed by the marshals?
The following are doctoral candidates from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies. Earning the Doctorate of Education, Melissa Sue Bogle. Correction. Earning the Doctorate of Nursing Practice, Melissa Sue Bogle. Donald Donald Ross Carter Jr. Bernadette Dupre.